as far as all that drone activity that was going on, I'm sure you paid some attention to it. There's to me, it looked like there was all types of craft there. Some definitely ours. Some seem to be like military craft, safety and health craft, like helicopters. Then there was some, like maybe they said 5% that seemed like they couldn't be deciphered. Do you think those were ours, or do you think those could have been UAPs?
I think the SUV sized ones are, if not ours, then some of them might be adversarial. I'm kind of understanding through the grapevine that you have some plasma UAP that are potentially NHI that then attract our drone technology that are SUV sized, and at the same time, you're attracting the attention of other countries as well. It's like, well, if the US are interested in that, so are we.
Yeah, so do you like what do you think? Because the way that they'll pass it off is like it was just testing now. But clearly for about a 6 week period there was something unusual going on that stopped or significantly slowed down since then.
Yeah, the White House press release recently saying that they were all FAA approved completely flies in the face of what the FAA was saying in the previous months, that they had no idea what was going on and they had no information about what these things are. Um, I do understand that historically speaking, in the past, there has been fields of physics that have been wholly classified. So in the 1950s, there were some physicists that were really exploring gravity. One of them was a man that today is kind of refuted as a bit of a quack, and his name was Dr. T. Townsend Brown. He realized that there was some old equations from Maxwell prior to Einstein, where we understand electromagnetic energy as, everything that we use today is EM energy, the computer, the power that's supplied through your wall, the internet. It's all electromagnetic energy of different types. So Maxwell created these 20 different equations that have led to us being able to understand electricity and modify it to our own ends. But after Maxwell came out, another physicist, mathematician came along and said, wait, these 20 equations are just too complicated. Let me take calculus and we'll rework those equations and we'll boil it down to just four equations. Much easier for the local scientists at the time to understand. And when I say scientists in that era, think of electricians, because at that time, that was kind of the level of electricity understanding. But in order to make those 20 equations easier to understand, this other, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, he had to take some of what's known as the scalar vector and potential equations and basically freeze them out. He made them kind of not very relevant to understanding electromagnetism. So by reducing it down to these four equations, they're still kind of there, but they're kind of irrelevant. You can ignore them. And then even after that, another mathematician came along and actually set those potentials to zero so you can ignore them completely. Now, my understanding is when we went back and explored what the scalar potentials are, we found that there was such untapped potential and that it equates directly with gravity. Because maybe some of your viewers might have heard about 5 or 6 years ago, the Large Hadron Collider in CERN, Switzerland, made the determination where they proved beyond a doubt that there's this thing called the Higgs field. The Higgs field assigns mass to existence, and mass provides us weight. And what many people don't know is the Higgs field is a scalar field. So it directly connects with gravity. Sorry, it gets deep, But I will say that in the book, I use a lot of illustrations and to try and make it all easily understood.